Welcome back, everybody, to another Small Business Spotlight. I'm Burnsy, your local content expert and local Cleveland realtor. And today I am honored to be spending some time with Michael here, the owner, operator of Diamond Chiropractic inside of Old School Iron. So thank you for agreeing to do this crazy thing with me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So my first question I have for you today, Michael, is, in Cleveland, Northeast Ohio, there's 1,000 different options for chiropractors. What sets you apart? Why, why should someone come here?
Between myself, my wife, and then our physical therapist, we have a lot of different services we can offer and a lot of different knowledge. So I've been in the business for about 10 years. Same with our physical therapist, and my wife is a registered nurse of many years. Sorry, Aaron, I don't know the number.
That one might get you in trouble.
But between the three of us, we have a lot of knowledge. If we can't help you, we know who can, and we know what the next steps are. So between our knowledge and then the vast amount of services and therapies we have here, we know that we can get you better. We offer the most diverse types of services that you can get at a chiropractic and now physical therapy office. Between our cold tub, which you love, we have 2 traditional saunas. All the different therapies that we offer, we do get people better. That's what it comes down to. We get them better, and we get them better fast and quickly, so you don't have to spend a lot of time and money in our office. We try and help you get out the door.
Love it. I am a little addicted to the cold tub and the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been doing that for almost 10 months now after my workouts, and it's completely changed my morning routine, so I'm a huge fan.
It's awesome.
So that kind of brings me to my next question, which digs into a little bit more of the specifics, because I loved what you said with your last answer, but what is it specifically that sets your business apart from other chiropractics?
So I don't think that there are any chiropractic offices or physical therapy offices in Northeast Ohio or even Ohio that have 2 traditional saunas and 2 cold tubs. So I think that immediately sets us apart from everybody else. But we don't do cookie cutter treatment plans. I know a lot of people go to the chiropractor and they tell them you have to come back 3 times a week for 4 weeks and things like that. You come in, we assess you, we figure out what you need specifically, we get you on your way. We don't keep you around a long time, and we really focus on your needs.
Love that. Love the customization. And I personally would never go anywhere without a cold plunge. I mean, it's going to keep coming back. Okay, so I've actually got this question before, to which I hope I've answered correctly, and that is, do you have to be a member of Old School Iron Gym or even a patient of Diamond Chiropractic in order to use the recovery room?
No, you do not. Anyone can use it. It's open to the public. You can just get a hold of us or the gym. They know how to get a hold of us. And you can use the recovery room. We do have you sign a waiver because you are in extreme heat. It gets to probably about 200 degrees in the saunas, and then the cold tub is about 39 degrees. So it's quite extreme. So we do make you fill out a waiver, but you do not have to be a member of the office or the gym.
It's extreme in a good way.
It is.
I mean, 5 out of 5 stars does recommend. So that brings me to my next question. Why did you originally choose to become a chiropractor, and why do you choose to have your office here at Old School Iron?
So this goes back to when I would say because I'm a triplet, when we were about, I feel like it was 14 or 15, and my sister had a very serious back injury where she couldn't feel her legs. They were numb and tingling. And every surgeon in Ohio wanted her to get surgery. And our neighbor, who is still a chiropractor who I worked for, was like, let me see what I can do. Between him and physical therapy, she's now 36 years old, never had surgery, lives her best life, has kids. So back then, I was like, holy cow, this is awesome.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I want to do. So I knew I wanted to do either physical therapy or chiropractic. And at the time, I know things have changed and scopes have changed, but I feel like the chiropractic scope was a little bit bigger. And I felt like I could do more. So I chose the chiropractic route because I wanted to be hands-on and work and help people.
Cool. I love that. I'm so glad I do these interviews, because without this interview, I never would have heard that story. So that's very, very cool. So why Old School Iron Gym? Why did you want to have it specifically in the gym?
So I played sports my whole life, and my wife was also an athlete her whole life. And once we met, she worked for a chiropractor prior to meeting me, and then she was a nurse. So we both are in the healthcare field, and we wanted to open our own office, and we both enjoy working out. So our goal was to have our office in our own gym and just have both. But then we reached out to TJ, and he was on board, and here we are working with athletes in the gym. It's fun.
Love it. And, I've been a member here for a few years. a ton of athletes train here for their sports, and a lot of people here compete on stage doing powerlifting competitions and bodybuilding competitions and things like that. So like, how convenient is it to have your chiropractor, your body man right here in the same gym? That's golden. So cool, awesome. So you recently just hired a physical therapist, like very recently, Dr. Ben, right? Correct. What all services can he do, and is he capable of doing?
So yeah, he started last week, was his first day. He does a lot of rehab-based stuff. He does dry needling, cupping, and then pre and post-op. So you do have surgery. He does the pre-op rehab and the post-op rehab. He also does this really cool thing. It's an app called Dartfish.
Okay.
So what Dartfish is, it's an app that he takes a video of you, we'll say squatting, any real physical exercise, running, squatting, deadlifting, doesn't matter. He can take a video of you, and he puts it into this app, and it analyzes angles, speeds, and he can measure, do all these kinds of analytics to what you're doing.
Cool.
And then give you rehab to fix, whether it's your elbows going out on your bench or your toes out when you're squatting or things like that, to help you perform better. Because a lot of time with powerlifting and sports, it's not so much about how strong you are, it's about technique.
Oh, for sure.
So he can help do any kind of that, whether it's lifting or even running, throwing a baseball. So
that's awesome.
Kind of a cool.
Anybody that's power lifted for any amount of time, you're not very far into it when you realize that it's just as much about the form and the technique as it is your strength.
Yes.
Is all of my viewers, you can answer that if you need to.
That's my wife. She can
wait.
Sorry.
Oh snap! I'm gonna have to ransom that section.
You should put that in there. That would be really funny.
So my last question, just like all my other videos, is my viewers, I'm sure, are trying to figure out how to get a hold of you. So what's the best way to reach out? What's that process look like?
So you can message us. Our work phone is a cell phone, so you can text us. You can call us. We're pretty much always available. And then also mainly our Instagram page. We don't do a whole lot on Facebook, but mainly our Instagram page. Follow us. We have a lot of good content on there as far as rehab exercises go. And recently, Dr. Ben and I are doing some videos to put even more exercises out there. So Instagram, or just you can call us or text us.
Perfect. And what's that phone number?
216-406-4579.
Perfect. And if you follow his Instagram account, he actually does some videos from the cold plunge. Highly recommend watching when he first gets in. It's pretty hilarious watching him try to do a video while he's trying to catch his breath.
Hard to talk.
It's good stuff. I love those videos. All right, that's all I have for you today. Thank you again, Dr. Diamond, for being with me today. Greatly appreciate all the info. I learned some stuff during these interviews as well. Thank you for being willing to get goofy and get on camera with me.
Absolutely.
Always appreciate that.
I'm here for you.
Thank you guys very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Again, I'm Burnsy, your local content expert here in the greater Cleveland area, and your favorite licensed neighborhood realtor. Thanks all for joining in, and we'll see you in the next video.